So, diet culture and fat phobia trick us into thinking that we can't trust our bodies. They make us think that when our bodies tell us what they need, that they must be lying to us or that we must know better than they do.
No, that's not what we're saying.
You create.
Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. But if you're new here, my name is Taylor. I am a singer-songwriter, music teacher, manifester, and I am here to help you create a life that you love because I truly believe it is possible. So if you watched my last video, I made my first video on body positivity, and now I'm here for another one because I have more to say. So let's go ahead and watch that first TikTok in its entirety and let's talk about it.
Would you like another example of why the whole "but your health" argument is bull? So, diet culture and fat phobia trick us into thinking that we can't trust our bodies. They make us think that when our bodies tell us what they need, that they must be lying to us or that we must know better than they do. When they tell us they're hungry, we're not supposed to feed them. When they tell us they're tired, we're not supposed to rest them. We're supposed to keep pushing, power through. And so when people try to lose weight, rather than feeding and resting our bodies, we're actually starving and exhausting them and putting them through immense stress. This is why I have absolutely no patience for people who scream about health in response to any conversation where fat people are treated like people. Because you don't care. You would rather have fat people become mentally and physically ill if it meant they could become thin than just let them be fat. It's never been about health.
Okay, so there's a few things that I want to draw attention to. First of all, when she says,
diet culture and fat phobia trick us into thinking that we can't trust our bodies. They make us think that when our bodies tell us what they need, that they must be lying to us or that we must know better than they do. When they tell us they're hungry, we're not supposed to feed them.
This whole thing about us not being able to trust our bodies, it doesn't quite make sense because the thing about our bodies is if we don't get the nutrition that we need, it will continue to tell us that we're hungry because the whole point of eating is to fuel our body. And if our body is missing key nutrients because our diet consists of processed carbs and fats and sugars, our body is going to keep telling us that it's hungry because we haven't given it anything it needs yet. So that hunger that you're feeling isn't always because you're actually hungry, but because you're lacking nutrition. So it's not that we shouldn't listen to our bodies, but it's that we should give it what it needs so that we can accurately assess where we're at. When we're giving it a bunch of junk food and garbage, we're always going to feel hungry because our body does not have anything that it actually needs. It's missing its key nutrients, and until it gets that, it's going to keep telling you that it's hungry. And if you keep giving it more processed garbage, you're not going to fully satisfy that hunger because you haven't addressed why you're actually hungry. So if you don't give your body the fuel that it needs, it will keep telling you it's hungry until it gets that fuel. And then when she says,
rather than feeding and resting our bodies, we're actually starving and exhausting them and putting them through immense stress.
That's not how you're supposed to do it. I have been there, okay? Let me disclaim that by saying I have been there. I have been overweight for a good amount of my life, pretty much my whole life. I mean, technically I probably still am a little overweight. But every time that I thought, okay, I want to lose weight, I'm going to do this, I did the same thing. I would starve myself. I would be exhausted because I was working out so much because I felt like I had to go from 0 to 10 to get these results. But that's not how you do it. That has never worked and never will work because if you're not doing something you can maintain, you're not going to maintain the weight loss. So doing these extreme things like trying to starve yourself and overexhaust yourself, which like I said, I have been there. That is how I thought it had to be done before. And I was never able to maintain it because when you do these drastic things, sure, you will get some results, but you will only get the results for as long as you're willing to do whatever it is you did that got you those results. So if you're doing something extreme, you have to keep doing that extreme thing if you want to continue seeing results. And that's not how we should do things, right? So on the one hand, I do agree, starving yourself, overexhausting yourself is not going to do anything. That's not helpful. That's not the way to go about things. But there is a way to lose weight in a healthy way, gradually over time. If you can't stick to what you're doing, you're not going to be able to continue getting results. So no matter how overweight you are, going from 0 to 10 is not going to get you the results that you want because you're not going to be able to maintain it. You have to do things that you can maintain. You have to do things that are sustainable for you and your lifestyle, or else you're not going to get the results, at least not long-term results, which is what we all want. So she's right, starving and exhausting yourself is not going to help, but that's not how people are telling you to do it. But like I said, I have been there. I have been overweight, and I thought that was the only way to go about it. And guess what? I would never lose weight for more than a few months because I could not maintain it. So don't do that. Don't starve yourself. Don't overexhaust yourself. But those are not the only ways to lose weight. Slowly make changes. Slowly make healthier choices. Slowly build up healthier habits. And that will give you the results that you want. No, it will not be as fast as these fad crash diets, but they will actually last a lot longer than these fad crash diets. And the last part of her TikTok I want to talk about is when she says this.
This is why I have absolutely no patience for people who scream about health in response to any conversation where fat people are treated like people. Because you don't care. You would rather have fat people become mentally and physically ill if it meant they could become thin than just let them be fat. It's never been about health.
Now, I agree, we should not be bullying people. Fat people should never feel like they're less than human because they carry extra weight. I completely agree. People should never feel like that. I have been there and I didn't feel great about myself, and that doesn't inspire you to make positive changes in your life when you already don't feel good about yourself. So no, we should never make people who are overweight feel like they are not human, feel like they are not deserving of worthiness and love and compassion, because of course they are. But she says that people who make videos like this don't actually care about your health, and I don't agree with that. I'm sitting here making a video right now and I'm only doing it because I care about your health. So I don't agree with that. I think most people who make these videos do it because they do care, because they have either been there, they know someone else who has been there, or they just know the science and they know what will ultimately be ahead of people if they don't get ahead of their own habits. So that might make you mad. I get that. If you truly believe that every person who makes a video like this just doesn't care about you at all and is only here to bully you, I'm sorry you feel that way, because it's not true. And that being said, there are people online who are using this movement just to be jerks, just to talk a bunch of crap and make people feel bad. Yes, those people exist. But don't listen to them, because like you said, they don't actually care about your health. But there are people on this platform, on TikTok, on Instagram, all over, that do care. So maybe find those people and listen to them instead of the jerks that just want to bully you because you're overweight. Because like I said, that's not what I'm here for. I don't care what you look like. To me, you're still pretty. I don't care. But I want to be able to see your beautiful face as long as I possibly can. And that starts with taking care of yourself. And before I end this video about diets and body positivity, I want to end with one last video from TikTok, just to kind of further cement this whole diet idea and how they don't work. But there's a reason for that.
Nope. Yep. Nope. Yep. Nope. Yep. Nope.
So, I'm not surprised that none of these diets work. And I'm not here to talk about her body. I think she is gorgeous. That's not the point. The point is, of course, none of those diets worked because they're all extreme things that you have to do. And like I said earlier on, if you want to do something extreme, you will get extreme results, but only for as long as you're able to maintain that. So pretty much no diet will ever actually work, because they're all based on restricting yourself to such a degree that you're no longer really enjoying anything. You're not enjoying your new diet, you're not enjoying your new lifestyle. It feels like a chore that is impossible to do, because they are. That's not how you lose weight. These extreme diets do not work. If you are trying to lose weight, if you want to go on a diet, change your lifestyle. Your lifestyle already is your diet. We already all are on diets. Are they working or are they not? This whole idea of going on a diet is kind of silly, because we're already all on our own diet. So whatever that diet is that you currently have, are you getting enough nutrition? Are you getting the things that your body needs, so it doesn't keep telling you, I'm hungry because I haven't had enough fuel? Be mindful of that. Make little changes. Do not do these crazy fad diets, because they don't work. But it is possible to lose a lot of weight. I have done that recently. And I only was able to do that because I shifted my lifestyle. I shifted what I was doing every day and brought in things that I actually like to do, or at least could stand doing, and slowly moving into actual enjoyment. Find what works for you, but these diets are never going to work for you. If you can't continue the action, you will not continue to get the results. So bring in actions and habits that you can do daily, weekly, as who you are, as what you do. And that will make these real changes to your body that you're able to actually maintain. I hope this helps. As always, keep creating a life that you love, because you deserve it. If you have not seen my last video on body positivity, I hope you check it out now. And I have a bunch of manifesting videos as well, so I hope you check those out. If you're not already, follow me on TikTok and Instagram at taylor.voice. I do motivational videos every day on Instagram, so check those out. And if you have not already, please listen to my new single, Blame It on the Programming, by my band Realign. You can find it on Spotify, iTunes, all those platforms. Links are in the description, so definitely please check that out. And until next time, keep creating a life that you love, because you deserve it! Thank you so much for watching, and please be sure to like, comment, subscribe if you haven't already, and share this video with someone you think needs to see it. Hey guys! That we're hungry because we haven't given it anything that it needs yet. Links are in the description. Links are in the description, so definitely